What's going on, everybody? Today we have something genuinely so exciting for me because I haven't seen a product this crisp and new in box since I was a kid. But on top of all that, we have something I never had as a kid. So I am so excited. This just came in yesterday as of recording this video. I actually just got off of an 11-hour shift. So this is super fresh. This is the 28th of March, 2026. This sucker has been hiding for 16 years and it is still new in box. Take a look at this. This is a brand new Kung Zu Wave 2 Special Forces Hamster, that being specifically I.O., or, as some people seem to think his name is, 10. I read him as I.O., mostly because I don't really think they would give him a name that is just a number. I mean, number 9 would be something, but 10? Never heard of it. Now take a look at this little guy. He is a fatty. I can tell while he's still in box. You can see his little markings there. He almost looks raccoon-like. He looks like a fatty. Kind of like my fat Sergeant Surge that I've yacked about in the past. That being said, everything in my mind should point to this guy's batteries should be dead. But no. He still very much so works. That being said, you can tell that at some point someone had tried to cover the buttons and whatnot with tape. Probably in store. They probably got tired of people using up the batteries in these and people assuming that they're broken or something. Who knows? But this thing is crisp, is all I know. And as much as I do love it, I really want to review him. And so, as you can see in the reflection here, we have mounted ourselves up on a tripod, which is actually just a Pokemon Sword and Shield Fusion Strike box that I actually use to keep my playing cards in. So let's go ahead and jump right into this thing. So first things first, there is a piece of tape that runs along the back of the box here, and we're just going to snip it. There we go. First, before we actually crack this thing open, let's take a look at the back of the box here. You can see they got the Battle Walkers, some other stuff. That looks like an arena accessory, some more battle tanks. What I believe is one of our only looks at what was his name? Howler looked like. It's either Howler or Rocco in there, but he doesn't look like Rocco. And it looks like he's in a couple of shots there. Very interesting. But now that we have snipped the back of the box, let's jump in. I hope this guy's battery compartment isn't ate up by mercury or rust. I'm really hoping for that. He still works, so that is a good sign. But you never know. Let's just, there we go. Go ahead and pop that down. I did not think I would be able to track any of these guys down. I'm so happy to have this guy. I'm going to try to do this without breaking the box. So first things first, fellas, I did manage to salvage the box and got him out successfully. With very minimal damage there. But I did find something cool other than just I.O. himself within the box. I found a poster. A poster of all of the Wave 1 and 2 stuff. And that is so hype to me. I want to get this thing framed. So bad. Oh my goodness, it is so crisp. I have never seen this before. Oh, it's got the art. Oh my goodness, it's It's trying to pull itself apart. Please don't rip, please don't rip, please don't rip. Okay, I'm gonna do this the best way I know how. Work it out, work it out. Give me just a moment, fellas. Alright guys, it only took me about 30 seconds, but I got it. Take a look at that. Wow. That is so cool. I'm going to take some pictures of this and upload it to my YouTube community. That way everyone gets a good chance to look at this. I have never seen, even in the wiki, I have never seen this art before. Like individually, yeah, I've seen them, but not all together, not like this. That is just super cool. See all the copyright information and whatnot, but dude, that is really cool art. I'm going to take some good pictures of those so that way everyone can enjoy them. That being said, let's jump straight into Io here. As you guys can see, he's got his little nose that we listened to most of his sounds earlier, his little birthmark there, and let's listen to his top part of his head sounds. Maybe some borrowed sounds from Yama and Stonewall there. Now let's see what his tag has to say on the back. Io, Galactic Second Lieutenant, with a little skull there. Very cutesy. Not sure what all these mean in the back here. I think that is just maybe his item number or his batch number. Please keep toy away from hair. Someone with long hair, thank you for this sticker. It probably saved me from being scalped as a child. That being said, his little tag there on his ear, we're going to save that. But let's go ahead and remove that from his face just real quick. Alright, we got that off in one piece, and we did not get his ear, so success, I'd consider it. Got his Special Forces IO little sticker there. On the back it says the same thing his little tush tag did, Second Lieutenant. Now, let's take a look at this chunky little fella. He's got some black, or I guess gray on his sides. His little ears are a kind of felty color, a little felty material, just like all the other Kung Zus. He's got some stitching that goes in between his eyes that kind of create a little raccoon-looking mask there. And let's go ahead and see how he runs. Holy cow. He is fast. He waddles too. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. I should call him Duck, after the Thomas the Tank Engine character that kind of waddles around on the track. That is so cute. I love it. That being said, let's take a look at him with some of his other Special Forces buddies. As you guys can see, he's almost a mix of the colors between Rivet and Surge. Not to mention we got Stonewall back here and Rocco as well. So he is a very good addition to the collection. He's a little bit of the black from Stonewall here. He's a little bit of that metallic color from Rivet. And he's still got that nice, rich, kind of like oak green that kind of makes him stand out. And his sounds are super cool. Let's go ahead and see what his battle sounds are. All right, everybody, here we go. Oh, he is too excited. Yo, what? Those are some very interesting noises. I almost wonder if maybe he didn't glitch and get somebody else's, because those sounded more samurai, you know, stereotypical hi-ya noises that you'd think someone like a samurai or a ninja would have. Let's try again. Nope, he's back at it again. Same sounds. Oh, wow. All right, so that is very interesting. Not exactly what I thought he would sound like, but I am pleasantly surprised. Io is my first Wave 2 Kung Zu other than Toll, and I am so happy to have him in my collection. As I continue to get more, the next ones I'm looking to get are obviously Jammer, Cold Space, Dogmar. I would love to get Abrams, but I just don't see that happening anytime soon. Or Telka. I love Telka. He looks so pretty. Siege W5, Sphinx, I mean KZ. I'm eyeballing Goslar. I've been thinking about it. I could get him from France, but it would cost me an ungodly amount of money to import just one hamster I need, and I need to get them in bundles so I don't have to dish out that much cash. I'm not made of money, but dang, do I sure want these guys. They're cool, they're cute, they're not something I've experienced yet, and by all means, dude, they just make me feel happy. They make me feel like a kid, and I am so happy to get to share these with you guys. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. We'll get back to the fighting and the armor reviews coming very soon. Another surprise is coming, and I hope you guys will wait and see what that is. It's not the afterburn, it's what comes after the afterburn. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.